around for a little because it did ping and it went off and you got
behind the cover. Yeah.
Dismembered, decapitated. It's probably because you're trying to hide something and make sure certain details don't come out.
Tend to Life with Elise starts right now.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry for not giving you guys advance notice that I was jumping on here, but I had a quick little break and wanted to just jump on here and give you the latest news in the Aiden Fucci, Tristyn Bailey case, because as I'm sure most of you guys are following this, and most of you are already aware, he had his pre-trial hearing set for this morning. And while ultimately we didn't hear the full outcome because it was postponed due to technical difficulties, we did get a glimpse as to some very fascinating statements that he made and also some behavior. And when I was watching this all unfold, my first instinct was, what the hell is he trying to pull? But then my second instinct was, this looks like an act. My third instinct was, okay, well, if we compare this to other video we have of him, who is the real Aiden Fucci? So we're going to talk about all of that, and I'm going to show you that video, a couple videos actually, so that we can really compare and discuss. Thank you so much for baby girl. She still isn't here. Can you believe that? I can't believe it, but I did have a doctor's appointment this morning, and without getting into too much TMI detail, it looks like she will be joining us very, very soon. So if you're a woman who has experienced childbirth, or you are a nurse, or you have been close to somebody who has experienced it, you may know what I am alluding to. Okay, so before we get started, those of you who are brand new here for the first time, my name is Elise, and this is Tend to Life, where we talk all things true crime related. So if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bell to on. I turned subscriber mode on again today because in the last Tristyn Bailey and Aiden Fucci video we did, there's for some reason, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, but there is for some reason quite a few Aiden Fucci supporters and stans out there, and they were trolling the comments, they were trolling the chat, so I figured maybe if we put on subs only, it'll mitigate that. And I don't know, we'll see. Mods, you'll have to let me know at the end of this. Okay, so as I mentioned, he was set to have his pretrial hearing today, and because of technical difficulties, it was postponed to October 28th. His mother, who also was set to appear today, had hers now moved to October 28th as well. Now, I'm going to play this video for you of him in this Zoom hearing when he sat down, and as I mentioned, he says some pretty questionable things, alarming if real. He says things such as, please don't let the demons take my soul. I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? He looks very confused the entire video, which it's just a few minutes, but he looks very confused. He's looking around as though he's either hearing noises or voices or something. And then what I find really interesting is at the very, very end of the video, and you have to listen closely, he says something that to me, it sounded as though he said, why am I in chains? As though he didn't know how he got there, why he was there, what was happening. My opinion, and this is just my opinion, but and you'll tell me what you think in the chat, based on his facial expressions alone, it felt like bad acting to me. I could be wrong. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't really had a ton of firsthand interaction with anybody who has pled insanity or has severe mental health issues or hears voices, but that's what it felt like to me. And I'm going to show you a couple videos after we review this one also to get your way in on that. And so let me go ahead and share my screen. Sorry, this might just take me a minute. Sorry, guys. I should have queued this up way before. And I'm going to mute myself.
What you got going on? I don't let you demons. I don't let you demons take my soul. You demons want to take my soul away. I don't let you demons steal my soul. I don't know what's going on. I see you face. What's going on? What you got going on? Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Checking with Mr. Patriot. What the hell is my family? Why am I in this change?
Okay. I'm going to hold that on deck in case we want to re-reference it in just a minute here. I don't think I saw a single 2 in the chat just now. But I think it's interesting because he would have to, I would believe at least, he would have to know that he is on camera because he is looking in the direction. He knows that he is going to be engaging in a let me remove this. He has to know that he is going to be engaging in this virtual meeting, hearing, conference. So he would know that the cameras are on him, which that would be the time to act out, at least in my opinion. But I'm interested to see what you guys are thinking because I see that a lot of you think he is acting. I saw a couple comments that you saw maybe it's genuine. But for me, when I first saw it, you know how when you watch something that is either really bad acting or an embarrassing moment on a TV show or a movie, you almost get like secondhand embarrassment. Like you start to cringe a little bit and you're like, oh my God, this is uncomfortable. Like I need to change the channel or like I need to look away or mute it. Like that happens to me literally all the time. That's the feeling I got when I first watched this for the very first time. I was like, this is uncomfortable. Then I watched it again and I started laughing. I'm like, this can't be real. Then I watched it again. Then I was mad and I was like, what is he doing? Then I watched it again and I was like, wait a minute, but we have other video of how he acts. Is this really him? Is this genuine? And we're going to watch those in a second too. So I kind of went through all the waves of emotion each time I watched this video, and I'm interested to see what you guys think. Some of you are saying cringe. He's faking. I'm going to assume his mom or someone told him to act like that for a lesser charge. I don't know if he's had any contact with his mom. I would imagine he has based on her charges. I need to look into that, actually. That's a good point. But yeah, it seems as though I don't think that he's necessarily wise enough to come up with this defense or strategy on his own. And the reason I say that is because he was so transparent and forthcoming prior to this murder taking place, in which he was sharing details with his friends, telling them the plans he had, how he was going to carry this entire plot out. So if he were that strategic and smart, in my opinion, I don't think he would have been forthcoming with details early on. I think he would have executed the crime that he wanted to commit, pled insanity, done the whole deal, like got away with it. But I don't know. I would imagine somebody has to be advising him, but that's just my thought. So, and the rocking back and forth. Yes, absolutely. Also, his facial expressions alone, he's looking around confused, whether he's hearing noises or voices or whatever. I think back even to just the mug shots where he looked super smug, or the initial Zoom meetings and court appearances where he just had kind of this blank stare and very emotionless, except for when he had like what I think were crocodile tears. But now I'm going to play for you the Snapchat videos. And I'm going to play these a couple of times because I just want you guys to like, they're so quick that it's hard to absorb it. But this looks like a very different kid. So let me play these.
It's in a cop car, cuz. Tripping, dude. We're having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristyn.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristyn, if you walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month.
I hate when he says that because I still believe that when he cut off at the very end, when he's like, Tristyn, when you walk out of the dam, I think he was going to say, walk out of the damn woods because he knew she was there. But then he like realized I'm not supposed to know she's there. So he cut it off. That's my opinion, at least. But let's listen again because this kid aligns, at least to me, his behavior more closely aligns with the statements we've received from his friends and his former girlfriend or current girlfriend. I don't know what their relationship status is, but about the guy who's a little smug and I'm going to execute this plan. I have it all planned out. Here's my knife. When he would come up behind his girlfriend and allegedly he would pretend to slit her throat and like all those weird things. This is that guy to me, at least. Let's watch again.
It's in a cop car, cuz. Tripping, dude. We're having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristyn.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristyn, if you walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month.
So let me go to the comments really quick. Until he's had multiple mental evaluations, I can only believe he's a psychopath. I would have to agree with you. I think too, because not only do we have the testimony and statements from his friends, his girlfriend, his own actions, the surveillance footage, all of that. But don't forget, remember when they were collecting evidence and in discovery, they outlined those drawings that he had in his room, which not to say that people who, you know, have some issues maybe going on don't put pen to paper and write unsettling things or draw unsettling things. But from an outsider looking in, and I understand I don't have all the facts as of yet, but it definitely looks like there's more tallies in the side of psychopath, sociopath, this was intentional, this was his plan all along, rather than I was possessed by demons, I hear voices. I don't know. That's what I think, at least. Okay. Yes. For flock's sake, first of all, love your name and your little green birdie, not buying the Vallow Inspire performance. Very good comment. I can't with Lori Vallow. I just can't. Let's see here. Exactly. Monster Maw, that's what I mean. He disclosed to people before this whole thing took place that this was his plan and that he was giving himself a 30-day deadline to execute this plan, that he was going to take them to the woods with his knife. Like, he went into detail about this. Not once, at least to my knowledge, and please correct me in the chat if I'm wrong here, but not once did I hear in any of those statements from friends or his girlfriend that he said voices were in his head telling him to do these things, or that he had marching orders from demons and that they're going to take his soul if he doesn't do it. And it just seems a little convenient. I'm going to play it one more time, and then we're going to play the Snapchats one more time. And I just want you guys to, this time, not only listening to his words, just look at his body language, look at his facial expressions, and let me know what you guys think. Let me cue this up. Sorry, I should have had this queued up already. But yeah, let me know what you guys think here.
AMN Passport, your career at your fingertips.
What's got going on? I don't let you demons. I don't let you demons take my soul. You demons want to take my soul away. I don't let you demons steal my soul. I don't know what's going on. What I see you first. What's going on? What is that going on? Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What? I used to. I'm not that. Why am I eyeing this change?
Okay, so a couple of new things came to my mind as I was watching that for like the 8th time. But, and again, I'm not possessed by demons, and I hope at least I'm not, whatever. But if I were in that position, if I were truly confused, I don't think that I would be looking around or like rocking. I think I'd be like trying to get somebody's attention, being like, excuse me, can you please explain why I'm here? Excuse me, what's going on? Where are my mom and dad? What's going on? Like, unless he's just that kind of, possessed. I don't know. But another thing, and this is just me 100% speculating, so I want to be completely transparent and clear with that. But I wonder if the real reasons why this was postponed was due to tech difficulties, because I, along with a few members in my Discord, sat in and watched all of the rest of these people who were in the first appearance room go take the stand, get sentenced, or, make their plea or whatever they were doing. And there wasn't a tech difficulty in sight. So I wonder if maybe this was somehow like, as the behavior was happening, they intercepted it somehow, or his attorney intercepted it, or the judge said like, whoa, we can't do this. So I don't know. But again, that's just my speculation. But as I was watching that again, I'm like, wait, I saw all of these people appear before the judge one by one after all of this. So who knows? Who knows? All right. And then let's watch one more time the infamous Snapchat footage, and I'm going to roll it back twice so that you can see it, because again, this seems like a stark difference from what we just watched.
It's in a cop car, guys. Tripping, dude. We're having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristyn.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristyn, if you walk out the damn.
When you see this in a month.
One more.
It's in a cop car, guys. Tripping, dude. We're having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristyn.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristyn, if you walk out the damn.
When you see this in a month.
So I don't know. You guys tell me, now that you've watched both of these videos more than once, you've assessed his body language, you've assessed his actual language and what he says, what do you guys think? Throw a 1 if you think he's acting, throw a 2 if you think this is genuine. I know there is somebody in here that truly believes it is genuine, and they were getting upset, and I think they're leaving the chat now. We're just having open discussion, so please share your feedback. You're welcome to. Still a lot of ones. Haven't seen any twos. It's pretty telling, which, hey, if we are all wrong, we are all wrong. But it just seems a little convenient, and it appears a little disingenuous to me, at least. I mean, even like his mouth, like I was like looking like right around this where he's like I don't know, there's just something cringy about it. I can't figure out exactly what it is, but I can't personally get on board believing that it is truly genuine. But we'll see. Okay, so as I mentioned, there were tech difficulties. And his hearing has now been postponed to the 28th of October. Now, generally what happens at these pretrial hearings is it's to determine that a trial is merited. Attorneys will sometimes file additional motions, sometimes a motion to dismiss even, which I'm sure will not happen in this case. And even occasionally there will be partial evidence or testimony entered in. It's my belief if this hearing does happen on the 28th of October as now scheduled, that the trial would not take place until 2022. So, which is kind of a bummer because I know a lot of us wanted to like see this go to trial, get the Bailey family justice ASAP, like figure out what the heck is going on. So, and I could be right, or I could be right. I could be wrong, but he also did waive his right to a speedy trial. So I'm guessing we're not going to see this go to trial until sometime next year. And if it's anything like the Vallow Daybell saga, who knows what little stalls will happen between now and then. As things do happen and as we get new information, because discovery has been released in this case pretty regularly. We got the footage last week, which if you haven't seen that footage, you can go back onto my channel. It's like 2 videos back. And I have a full playlist for this case that you can get caught up with if you want. But new information is being released all the time. So we probably will either learn of more evidence, see more evidence between now and the hearing. So as we do, I'll make sure I keep you updated, whether it's a pre-recorded video or just jumping on here live. Again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so that you get notified in real time as these live streams occur. And of course, on the 28th, I will be right here with you, baby in arms, and we will be going over those 2 hearings for both Aiden and his mom, because she has also been postponed to the 28th. And if you want even more true crime and you want to just talk 24/7 with us, you can always join our Discord, and you can link through that to that through Patreon. I cannot speak today, guys. It's like pregnancy fog. I'm tired. I feel like I'm having like phony little contractions as we're going. I don't know. I'm a mess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today on the case. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will see a lot of you in Discord, and we will talk more about theories in this case and many others. All right, guys, until the next case, stay safe. Bye.